Last week on WWE's Most Ridiculous, we brought you a Haram date, explaining how Braun Harambe Strowman, my husband-to-be, had injured himself. Turns out, my boy Harambe has actually injured himself. He needs to fix his elbow. He is going to be out for... He wouldn't want you to cry. I don't like to be sad. I don't like to wallow in such things. When this was announced on Monday, I decided to put my thinking cap on and come up with a few ideas that we can keep Harambe's momentum going. A few months ago, for our WWE's Most Ridiculous Christmas special, I did present somewhat of a security device. Giant Braun would just stand in the window and scare people to death. Well, same merit, kind of like a puppet thing. They can come out carrying the Braun device. People won't know the difference, maybe. Otherwise, it's Braun Harambe Strowman. Put a cast on him, he can come out and just start smashing people. Also, he's not off TV for 2 months. Just every week have him do a promo out back, roaring. Just a nice 5-minute reminder, or like at the start of class when you had to sing the national anthem, a 10-bell salute. Or maybe let's bring this out of the arena. Go V for Vendetta style. Everyone turns up to the arena with Harambe masks on. Every time Roman Reigns comes out, be constructive instead of booing. Roar at him. Sure, it's a lot nicer for him as well. Or hire an actor to be a stand-in. I'm not finished with you. I promise you, we will get through this. In the meantime, Alex Pawlowski and I are planning a Skype candlelit vigil. Details to follow. Batista was on Talk is Jericho this week, promoting the new Guardians of the Galaxy. In the interview, he revealed he'd come back to the WWE in one retirement match in a program with Triple H. Dave Batista wants to come back. He's really good. Jinder Mahal won with a pin in a 6-man tag match on SmackDown Live. And now instead of describing the rest of the match, excuse me while I go to my happy place. Mojo Rawley was beaten up by a child. We'll be back with more later. Balls. Hi, I'm Anna Bauert of WWE's Most Ridiculous with Anna Bauert, exclusive to Fightful.com. In recent weeks, we have been gifted with Breezango's Fashion Files. It's becoming a segment near and dear to our hearts, so much so that we here at WWE's Most Ridiculous, pretty much everyone at Fightful.com, anyone who has a heartbeat, anyone who has a heart, no offense if you don't, we believe that this should be a weekly staple on the WWE network. Some things are just natural. A petition will be online soon where you can sign, and we will deliver it to WWE Network. Go with it. Conspiracy. Aiden English, the sad clown, or is something else going on? One could jump to the conclusion that he is just sad because his former tag member is no longer with the company. It's like being newly single for the first time after a very long marriage. Perhaps there was a lot more going on backstage than we were aware of. Perhaps the pressure of being put on the list was just too much and it got to Aiden English. When it finally happened, he exploded. Understandable. I would not want to be on Chris Jericho's bad side. Coolest kid in the schoolyard. You want them to like you. You want them to think you're as cool as they are. Just want to be Chris Jericho so bad because he's so cool. I miss him. I miss him. So perhaps it was that. Maybe it's a fact his identity is being taken away from him. All of a sudden, Shinsuke Nakamura is called up. He's being referred to as the artist. But WWE, I'm the artiste. I wear a beret. That's basically like having a Bachelor of Arts degree. One might think it could be any of these things. They're all legitimate. They're all 100% accurate. However, we here at WWE's Most Ridiculous, as always, bring you the inside scoop. Aiden English once had a brother, a twin brother. He went missing. Aiden English never quite adjusted from that. But the difference was, he had Simon Gotch by his side to live out this alternate fantasy to take him away from the nightmare that was his life. And now Simon Gotch is gone. All Aiden English has left is the memories of the twin brother who presumably drowned in a river as they tried to cross the stream to get away from their evil parents, the owners of a maple factory. But now Aiden English is on his own. He can't handle it. Fortunately, his competitor the other week, Ty Dillinger, as you can see by this dramatic turnaround, he has his back. He's a good guy. He should really get a push. But the mystery still remains. What happened to Aiden's brother? Will he ever finally be able to come to terms with